All right, hi everyone, Josh here. I am running into some trouble and I need help from the community here. So, as you can see, I've built a basic platform for a roller coaster where each platform will hold four riders, and you could have like three or four of them to make a complete train. And I built some track. The track goes down, has a bank turn, a little bit of a rise there, and it's just a test track right now. And the issue I'm running into is this: that in order to work with this track, like which is how real roller coasters work, you have a spine right here, and the spine has supports going out to the actual two rails that the train runs along. And on either side, you have these wheel housings that have wheels above and below the track, as well as a pair of wheels in the middle on one side. In this case, this one has them on the left, this one has them on the right, and they pinch together to keep the train on the track, even when you're going through stuff like inversions and that kind of fun stuff. So, anyways, here's my problem. I have all these connectors, which are all bolts, and I can't find an option to work with this and fix this, but they act like they're rubber banding, So, what I mean by that is if I tweak this guy and tell him to be physical, and then quickly start and stop physics, you can see that, first of all, the wheels are already starting to tilt. The connector turned kind of an orangish color and stretched. Like originally, as you can see right here, the actual gizmo is centered on the wheel, but it got pulled all the way down there. And I've already tweaked these. These weigh practically nothing, so I don't know why it's doing this. And then it will flop off, and which that in one sense it doesn't. That part's not shocking that it flops off because it's only one side right now. But let me go ahead and tweak that back to that. And then when I select both of these guys and group them together, and then tell them that they're allowed to move, and then hit play, you get the same problem. Even though now they're staying together on the track, they're like, dropping down, and the connector's turning orange, which I think means that it's getting some kind of error. It doesn't matter if I turn that all the way up, or well, turn that all the way up, just mess with it like that and snap the wheels like that. And here, I'll show you what happens when I turn that all the way up. It still does it. It doesn't matter. And so I need to figure out what's going wrong with that. And like I said, I've tweaked these wheel housings so that they weigh practically nothing. And it's still doing that. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I need to figure out this problem because I need to make another copy of these back here, because each row of each platform of seats like this is going to have ultimately four wheel housings, two in the front like this and then two in the back of it, turns and hills and all that. The other issue I have, and this is kind of just a request to Media Molecule, is right now to make this track, I have like an individual piece that, like this, right here, like these individual pieces. And how I would make a maneuver is I do the copy, get it over here, and then do the, make the copies like that until it's like that. Which kind of works for straightaways, but when you get to turns like this, you have these little bumps, where the track doesn't really line up that well, and like that. So I have to adjust the wheels so that they can actually go over that. And the problem with that is, especially anything involving a banked turn, which you need to have on a roller coaster, it creates a very uneven and unsmooth experience. So I'm hoping that in the future that Media Molecule can look into creating a track tool where, like, I could have a piece like this where I could tell the game, okay, this is my, track, and then I could just start smearing forward and drive it forward, kind of like how you drove track into existence in Little Big Planet Karting or Mod Nation Racers, and stretch it and be able to bank it and turn it as I'm driving it into existence. Something like that would enable me to make a lot smoother track than what I'm making here, because when you look at it from a distance, it looks really smooth and nice, but when you get up close, you can see the little imperfections whenever a banked turn happens, and that will ultimately make for a very jarring ride. And so I need to figure something out to make it better, which right now it's not taking up a super huge amount of thermometer, so that at least I can be thankful for that. But it'd be nicer if we could figure out a solution where we could have bank turns and all that kind of stuff without those jarring bits. It's just going to add a lot of shakiness to the ride and make the on-ride camera of it look, not so elegant. But anyways, so that's my early test so far. If anyone in the community can figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong, I will be eternally grateful. Thank you.